morning, everybody. Hey, this is Ted with Crusher Joe and Deborah. Hey, man, we're in a new area today. The fishing's been terrible by the house, so Deborah and I decided to take us a little ride and come up to Toledo Bend and see if we can't come catch some of these bigs over here. So it's about 6:30 in the morning. Supposed to have some cloudy sky, partly cloudy skies, and it's gonna be hot. So we're gonna see if we can't get a little morning trip in, see if we can't catch a couple bigs. Y'all stay tuned.
Oh gosh. First one. He jumped up on my bait.
Buzzbait or the
No, it was a swimbait. He jumped out of the water for it. I can get him in. Oh, don't do that.
a good one? Is it a big one?
Dude, just me.
Well, never got one. Got two so far. 3 bites, 4 bites.
That water is warm.
One big. Good man.
Get him off. He's a little one, but my first one. No! Oh, come on. Stay on there.
I gotta go get him. Still on. Coming out?
I don't think so. He's still on. Huh?
You got him?
Oh, finally.
How many bites?
Like 6.
I don't
know how to get this one out. Here, Chad, you don't have to do this. This is. Oh, decent one. Thanks. Oh. Oh. Barely made it.
My giant Toledo Bend bass. W.
Sorry, I interrupted your breakfast, didn't I, bud? A little bit bigger one.
You can catch him.
Nice one. Ah,
If you see him, you can catch him.
yeah. That's a good one. eagle though, huh? They don't usually go that low. Oh, it's right here at the boat. Did it go up? Face it. Walk in the shed.
Walk in the shed. So, what we're doing, we just throwing these swim baits. We're throwing a mass swim bait with an underspin on it in the grass, but rolling it on top of the grass. Don't let it go down. It's almost like a buzz bait almost. And the crazy thing is, I can't get a bite on a buzz bait, but if we throw these little swim baits with an underspin on it across the grass, on top of the grass, they bite it. Deborah calls it walk in the shed.
I've missed like 10.
Now, it's hard to catch them.
Yeah, it is.
If they hit close to the boat, you catch them. If they hit way out, hard to catch them. Good one.
As good as it gets. I ain't saying I got him yet. Heavy.
Biggest one yet.
Well, decent one. Probably the biggest one we've had today. Buddy.
Hey guys. Hey man, we home now from our trip on Toledo Bend. We only fished a couple of days. Really, we fished a couple mornings. It just was so hot to fish past 11 o'clock. Our first day we caught a few fish. It wasn't nothing spectacular. We caught some small fish, but we caught them on everything shallow. We were fishing the grass. Actually, we was out at the Indian Mounds in that area fishing the grass over there. The only place we caught a few fish. Well, yeah, there. We tried deep on the humps. Caught a couple of drum out there on the humps, but just never could get on a fish deep. You know, we talked to several. I saw several of the boats fishing out there. Nobody really done nothing. They left. I even talked to a few. I've talked to a few local guys and stuff. They said 2 weeks ago, he said the lake was on fire. He said anything you threw in the lake, you caught a fish. He said, but you know, it just happened when we go down there, the lake was dead. So, but what we caught our fish on the first day, Deborah was throwing a mass swim bait with underspin on it. She called walk in the shed. She was throwing it. You had to throw that swim bait and reel it across the top of the grass. You couldn't let it go down in the water. It had to stay above the grass, and they would just come up and eat it. Also caught a few on a buzz bait. I was just throwing a white buzz bait with a white blade. You know, caught a few that way. I think that's it, man. That's all we caught our fish on. The second day, you know, we'll go into that on them. But yeah, we caught. That's how we caught most of our fish on the first day, was with that. You know, that pattern right there. You know, we tried Carolina rig, tried throwing XD3, XD5, XD6 out deep. No luck. The few fish I caught deep was on a spoon. I was throwing I think it's a wing ding, a little tailspin. I caught a few drumfish on that one deep. I saw one boat catch a fish out deep. He caught one fish, one little fish, and then that was it. They left too. So
we're gonna go back and try again.
Yeah, we're gonna go back. You know, we're gonna kind of let things cool down a little bit before we go back. You know, I'm gonna let y'all know I'm not a professional on Toledo Bend. You know, the last time we fished Toledo Bend was 2017. It was in March for the spawn, and even then we struggled because we was there for a week and it blew 20 plus the whole week we were there. So we had, you know, it was blowing. Actually, it was bad. They had several boats that week that came in with the trolling motors all ripped off the front. So it was a bad week that week with the weather. Just, you know, Toledo Bend's one of those lakes. If you can get it right, you know, you can catch some big fish. We just haven't hitting it right yet. But that's it for day one. We got day two coming. And day two, Deborah got a surprise. So, hey man, y'all stay tuned. Thank y'all for watching the channel. I thank everybody for subscribing to the channel. And look, man, if y'all watch the channel and you haven't subscribed, could y'all please subscribe to the channel, man? It really helps out. Until then, God bless. We'll see y'all on the next one.